Do you want to write 2 times faster? Do you feel like I want to improve my writing speed in class? Well, you've come to the right video. Today I'm going to talk about a shorthand alphabet that's created by me. It's called the EV's shorthand alphabet. So what traditional shorthand looks like is this. Shorthand is a very difficult, a very complex system that takes a lot of time to learn. Although it can improve your writing speed. And I am Chinese, and in China we use the simplified Chinese characters. Basically, they took almost all the characters and they chose those that are the ones that are difficult to write, and they simplified them. For instance, this character Long means dragon, and in mainland China, we simplified it to this. It's basically 3 times faster to write, and it's easier to learn and to recognize and stuff. And in Japan, I believe it's written like this. If you watch Dragon Ball, you know what I'm talking about. Right? It's on the t-shirt of Sangoku. So basically, I thought in English, we only have 26 letters from A to Z. So we can just simplify the alphabet. We don't have to learn all those complex shorthand rules and stuff. We just simplify the alphabet. And then I come across something called the Moon alphabet. So this is the Moon alphabet. It's basically invented so that blind people could read with their fingers, and it was replaced by braille. So this is braille. You all know what this is. So I thought I can just write in this Moon alphabet, although it's not made for writing. Then I found that the Moon alphabet isn't simple enough, and there are some letters that cannot be written. For instance, this H. How do you write this, right? And the P and the Q, they are very anti-ergonomic. So I invented this EV alphabet based on the Moon alphabet and on the T-line alphabet. So this is basically the way my EV's alphabet is invented. I took the capital letter and I simplified it. B is basically, so imagine you have a square and a circle inside it. B is basically this part of the square and this part of the circle. So it looks something like this. And C is already simple enough, so I just kept the original form. D is similar to B. I invented it the same way. E, I removed this part in blue. I created this. It's basically the quarter of a circle is basically this part. Alright. I wanted to write it in one smooth stroke. That's why I think the Moon alphabet isn't good enough. Like, this is very anti-ergonomic and it's not simple, right? It's very difficult for a human to write this stroke. It's easier to write these strokes. It's harder to write these kind of strokes, in this direction. So I don't think Moon alphabet is a good idea. So I basically use this as E. And eighth, it's very easy. G, it used to be written in like this, I think, back in Roman times. So I just put this. I just took this part, and it's basically written. It's similar to a capital S, except that it's the mirror image of the capital S, and it's not at the same place. right? And H, I removed this part. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake there. It's this. This is H. This is I. This is J. J is similar to D, but it's not to be confused with D. D is written like this. J is written like this. They're not at the same place. All right. K is very easy. L, M. Sorry, I forgot to finish there. So M, I took this part of M. So it's normally it's this, right? But N is written like this. So it's very easy to. It's very confusing. So I use this instead of this. And O is the right side of the Roman letter O. It's written like this. This is P. It's basically half of a circle. So you take a circle. The left part is P and the right part is Q. All right. R, I took this part of R. It's the quarter of a circle, and I thought, I can just make it simpler, and just use this. And this is ace. This is T. This is U. This is V. Very easy. To memorize. This is W. Well, the W, I admit, there. I don't remember how I invented it. I think I just took the original Moon alphabet. But W isn't really something that we use a whole lot. It's not like A or Ace or something, or letters like that. The X is just the left side of the letter, and Z is, well, do not confuse Z with X. Z is written like this, and X is like this. So let me just walk you through again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. It's a lot simpler than the ordinary alphabet. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, written like this. So how do you practice this thing? Well, if you start practicing now, you can obtain the same speed that you had with the ordinary alphabet in like 1 hour or something, and you can get twice the ordinary speed if you practice for 10 days or something like that. It's really easy to learn. So how do you practice? You write pangrams. What is a pangram? A pangram is basically a phrase that contains every single letter in the alphabet from A to Z. An example would be the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And let me just show you how fast it is if I write it in the EV's alphabet. It's basically D, quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. As you can see, it's a lot faster than the ordinary alphabet. And if you practice a lot, believe me, you're going to be fast. And this is also a good way to, if you write, for example, if you write diaries or something, and you don't want people to be able to understand what you write, you can use the EV's alphabet. And I know that at first you won't be able even to read what you write, but it takes only a few days before you can read it fluently, before you can read text that's written in EV's alphabet fluently. So that's basically it. Let me just rewrite the pangram again, yeah. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. See how fast that is? It's 2 times faster than this. Alright, so I wish you good luck, and peace.